Welcome to my contribution to the digital art hop. I'm using layers with Gimp, so let's make a start. You'll see that we're going to go to the open, find the actual file that I want to bring up to start with. We'll just have a look at that. It's somewhere. I think I've got to go another level, and here they are, the files that I'm after. I've laid them out in a specific place, and there's all sorts of different files, as you can see. So we'll just look for the one that we're after, click on that, and there you are. You've got a face there, and it's best if the face is in a black and white high contrast. So we'll start moving on towards looking at the layer palette. As you can see, it's created a layer up there for you, and that corresponds with that image there. So now we're going to go and have a look at adding another layer. That's on open as layer. We'll look in and try and find a nice colour overlay for it, and that's a nice one, a copper overlay. But what I'll have to do is adjust the size. So there's all sorts of different size adjustments on this program, but it's finding the correct one, and I believe it's the scale one. I'm getting to it somehow. Here we are, scale. And what that will do is, if you click on it, it brings a load of anchors to the actual image, and you can stretch it to the size that you want. And as you can see in the layer bar over at the other side, it's created another layer on top of the original image. As you can see there, you can switch it off if you want by clicking on that eye there. So it's brought the picture back, and then bring it back by clicking on it. You can also pull it down, the opacity of that layer. We're going to just quickly look at that, see if we can bring that down a bit. I can get it to work. Obviously no, but there we go. But that isn't what we're after really. What we're after is above it, and that is a blend mode. And as you can see, there's quite a few different blending modes. So we'll try and have a look at different blends that you can create, and that's what it does. It blends the two layers that are adjacent to one another, and you can find all sorts of really interesting effects from this. So we'll keep going on a little bit longer, and just to show you what you can do with it. But we're not going to go through all of them at the moment. We'll just go so far, just as a demonstration. So we're not far off. I think I'm going to leave it on this overlay, because that's a nice contrast between both. And now we'll merge these two by going to layers and merge, and that is one image on its own now. I want to go down and duplicate that layer, and we're going to do pretty much similar to what we did last time, and bring another image in, which is open layer, open as layer. We're going to find another background image to layer over that, if we can. Yeah, that'll be fine. Open that. Again, we'll use that scaling tool again to stretch that to the correct scale, just so it just goes over the original image, so we've got full coverage. And click OK on that one. Let it do its rendering, and we're now ready to superimpose that over the top of the other image. Now there is a way of doing this without having to click on it. If you've got a scroll wheel, you hover the mouse over the blend letters, and as you can see, it's changing. But what I'm doing is I'm using the scroll wheel on my mouse to do this, so you can use that. So it's just hover over the text and then scroll, and it will bring different images up. I'm probably going to go with that one, maybe, I don't know. Let's just have a look, see if there's any more. I think I'll probably be going back to that. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. And right, so we'll blend these top two layers, merge them down. So we've got two images there. I'm just going to do a little bit more with that. I'm going to bring another image in, one last image, and this is from a different directory. It's one of me abstract paintings to add a little bit of texture and colour. Is that the one? I don't think it is. Yeah, there it is. That's the one. Right, let it open. That's already bigger than the actual thing itself, so we don't have to scale it. I'm going to now pull that down a level and switch that off for a moment, that layer, so we can see what we're doing. And then we're going to do the blending again. So we'll click on that and we'll see what we can create from that. So we'll scroll down the blending options, see if we can find a nice blend for this. And there should be one that's quite nice. That may be okay. I don't know. We'll keep scrolling till we find one that's just what we want. Well, maybe I'll go for that. Right, we're going to merge that down now and bring this image back up with the eyeball thing, but obviously you can't see beyond that, so we've got to blend this one down as well. So we'll keep blending down and finding interesting patterns, and one will come up eventually. That's nice. No, that's better. That's a lot better. I like that one. We'll just have a... Yeah, I'll go for that. I think you can keep layering and layering with this, but this is basically what you do. You use your layers and you use the blending tool. The final thing that you'll have to do on this is blend it all down to merge it all down, should I say, into one thing. And then if you want to at this stage, you can then save it, but in this program I believe you export it rather than saving as. So, and you just give it a name, make sure it's on the right kind of file format, which is JPEG, and you're good to go really. press the export. That's because I've already got a picture. It brings this box up where you can change the options, and there you go, you've saved it, and that is it. It's done. So that's layers for you, and blending, and here's your end image. I hope you enjoyed this. It's been part of the digital art with art video hop. So thanks again, and see you later. Bye.